Lesson 2, Lost Spring, Lecture 3. We'll start from where we left in the second lecture. In the second lecture, I spoke about Sahib Alam's way of living. Then I started telling you, explaining you about Mukesh. Mukesh insists on being his own master. Then I talked about 20,000 children work in the glass furnaces. Mukesh is the second part of the story. I repeat, about 20,000 children work illegally in the glass furnaces with high temperatures. They live in stinking lanes, smelling lanes. Lane is road. They are choked with garbage. They are dumped with garbage. Their homes are hovels with crumbling walls, broken walls. They have no windows. Their houses have no windows. They are crowded with families of humans and animals. The elder of the family is a poor bangle maker. He has failed to renovate his house or clean his house or remake his house. He knows nothing except the art of making bangles, nor has he been able to send his two sons to school. Mukesh, the grandmother of Mukesh, has watched her own husband go blind. We are talking about the grandmother of Mukesh and grandfather of Mukesh. The grandmother of Mukesh has watched her own husband go blind. Who has gone blind? Mukesh, grandfather. With the dust from polishing the glass, but they cannot give up God-given lineage. God-given lineage is their age-old tradition of working the same thing, like in the glass furnaces and making bangles. It is their livelihood, earned their livelihood. They have been born in the caste of bangle makers. They were born in the caste of bangle makers. They are not born in the higher caste. In every other houses, in every street of Firozabad, one can see bangles of each and all colors. Each and all colors. They are piled on handcarts. Pushed by young men. In dark hutments sit boys and girls with their fathers, and mothers welding pieces of colored glass into circles of bangles. The bangles symbolize an Indian woman's suhag. They symbolize auspiciousness in marriage. Suhag is the husband. For a woman in India, in Hindu community, it talks about, it means the presence of a husband. The presence means that he is alive. Little has moved with time in Firozabad. Years of mind numbing toil has killed the initiative of the young. They cannot organize themselves into cooperatives. Middlemen exploit them. Middleman is dalal, okay? There is no leader among them. There are two worlds One is the world of bangle makers. They are caught in a web of poverty. There is another world of money lenders, middlemen, and the policemen who fleece them, who cheat them, who punish them, who deceive them. Mukesh's eyes are full of hope. He chooses to be different from others. He wants to be a motor mechanic. The narrator asks him if he dreams of flying a aeroplane. He silently says no. He is content, he is satisfied to dream of cars that move down the streets of his own town. Few planes fly over Firozabad. That's why he wants to become a motor mechanic so that he can deal with the cars. Now, there are some important questions that I want to discuss with you, and you need to jot down these questions. For short questions for 2 marks, I am giving you the questions. You have to jot down, write down. Where has Sahib come from? Question number 1. Where has Sahib come from? Or same question, what did Sahib's mother say about leaving leaving their home in Dhaka and coming to Simapuri? Question number 2, what did garbage mean to the children of Simapuri and to their parents? What did garbage mean to the children of Simapuri and to their parents? Or what does Sahib look for in the garbage dumps? What does Sahib look for in the garbage dumps? Question number 3. What does the describe the irony in Sahib's name? Describe the irony in Sahib's name. Question number 4. Why do the young inhabitants of Firozabad end up losing their eyesight? Why do the young inhabitants of Firozabad end up losing their eyesight? Question number 4. Question number 5. What was Mukesh's dream? In your opinion, did he achieve his dream? What was Mukesh's dream? In your opinion, did he achieve his dream? Or who is Mukesh? What is his dream? Question number 6. Why could the bangle makers not organize themselves into a cooperative? Why could the bangle makers not organize themselves into cooperatives? These are the questions you need to jot down and find which is important. Got it?